trans man is brought to tears in a now mega viral TikTok video where he details the experience that he's had living as a woman versus the experience he's had living as a man.
Nobody told me how lonely being a man is. I had closer friendships with random women I met in the bathroom before I transitioned at clubs because of how open women are than I've had in my 8 years of transitioning.
Pause there. So the video that sparked this reaction from this person was a video of young women congregated in a bathroom and of course doing the things that women do. One girl's like doing pull-ups on the bathroom stall. Whatever. It's a communal space among women. We go to the bathroom together. It's often that cliche and stereotype of, the women going together in the bathroom and men have no idea what's happening in there. This sparked a very emotional reaction for this person who is a biological female who has transitioned and identifies as male. And often we scoff at these things or they become the butts of jokes. What women do in the bathroom and how women so easily make friendships with each other, or you'll meet a woman and suddenly you're fixing her hair and telling her your life story. But when that's an experience that you have as a biological female, that is then taken away from you in your transition. Often there is something missing there. This is a very unique perspective on this issue. As somebody who, if I saw this picture, I would think was a man. This is a male passing individual, of course, until they speak and we get into some of the deeper issues that are being experienced here. I feel bad for this person. I can imagine what a deep struggle this would be. There is a reason for this reaction, and I think there's a reason that it went so viral.
Because women are just so much more vulnerable and deep than men. But to have known, and I think a lot of trans men feel this, is we knew what depth felt like before we transitioned. We knew what it felt like to have people want to hug us. And to have people want to talk to us. And to have a community. And then you transition and you're just a guy walking down the street that people cross the street so that they're not near you.
Nobody ever talks about this. A lot of people who are having this debate surrounding transgenderism and gender theory, and even advocates and allies, it's a conversation they're not having. How often do you hear this idea of gender theory and transgenderism packaged as a solution? You never hear what is now missing. When you are a biological woman, whether you like it or not, is going to remain a fact. These things will be stripped from you. Men and women have different natures. They move through the world differently. And although you might pass internally, there are still vestiges of the person you once were, that biological female, that are there and that are going to shine through. That compassion, that vulnerability, that nurturing nature, that longing for deep feminine friendship survived through the transition. You're still a woman trying to experience maleness through the lens of a biological female's world. Nobody prepares people, I think, for what that actually looks like. It is sold to them as this end-all be-all solution to all of your problems, and you don't get the pamphlet that talks about the downsides. This is really heartbreaking, especially knowing the experiences that women have with friendships. I'm not sure that men have that same ability. I'm not sure that men want that same ability.
And friendships are so much harder to build. And people are colder.